All right, y'all, we got to get into this big story that happened over the last couple days. Dave Chappelle's attacker, who rolled upon him on stage and got both arms broken, appeared in court today. His name is Isaiah Lee. He was in court wearing a blue gown, a mask, and a bandaged arm in a sling. Now, Lee is pleading not guilty, although he did it in front of a theater full of people. A whole event was going on, concert. His bail is set at $30,000 and his next court date is May 20th. What are your thoughts on this update? Al, did you see the attack?
I did. Yes. So it's my understanding that it's a not guilty to a felony. I could be wrong, and maybe the soulmates can help me out. And that's why the district attorney for the city of Los Angeles has dismissed the case off his docket. And he's saying that at most there are 4 misdemeanors here. And because they're misdemeanors, he now has passed the case to Los Angeles County, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the only way I can imagine that he's not guilty of something, because we all saw the actions.
Nuts. Q, thoughts on this? $30,000 bail.
Mental illness at its finest, but not. And granted, I don't pretend to be a legal analyst or a legal expert, but you had a blade. Running towards somebody with a blade sounds like all the felonies to me, like all of them. So in the gown, at any point did they say that they did a psych evaluation on this man? Because it sounds like he needs a psychiatric hold, quiet as it's kept.
Did you hear what he said? He did it for the attention of his grandmother, like she was misplaced, or gentrification, and he
lost her place.
Jumbled kind of excuse for this. But when is attacking someone with a knife, which I could consider that, I think we could all consider that attempted murder at least, or I don't know.
Well, I think the reason why it wouldn't be attempted murder is because the knife wasn't pulled. It was still inside of the prop gun, and we don't even know that there was actually a knife in there. I think the report as of late in court was that it was able to hold a knife. So, there's still a whole lot of missing information around there.
But isn't there a charge called felony assault?
Like, when you really,
isn't that, don't they be saying that on Law and Order sometimes, like felony assault? He's got 2 charges of felony assault. Mm-hmm. It just feels like what he did should be a felony. You shouldn't be able to run up on the stage and just get him. I consider a misdemeanor a traffic ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be able to run up on stage and hurt somebody and get a traffic citation.
It's funny when it's a black man versus a police officer. If you flinch or grab your cell phone, it's like, he's got a weapon, we had to kill him. But in this case, all of a sudden, it's, hold up, it's not that big of a deal. It's a misdemeanor. It's amazing. Okay, well, speaking of Isaiah Lee, Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock both joked about their recent public attacks at Chappelle's secret show in Los Angeles. Chappelle joked to Rock and said, "At least you got smacked by someone of repute. I got smacked by a homeless guy with leaves in his hair." Rock responded, "I got smacked by the softest N-word that ever rapped." What are your thoughts on the two making light of their recent attacks? Al, what do you think?
I think it's funny that they can actually joke about it and kind of, lessen the blow of what's really going on in the undercurrent that's happening in America about feeling like that they can rush the stage. But it's something about Chris Rock's joke that I didn't like. I didn't like the way it sounded. And it's not that it was not being, I guess, homophobic or sensitive. But this is what I got to say. All right, let's break this down. If he got smacked by the softest N-word that ever rapped, then what does that make him, considering he got slapped and didn't do anything? And when when Will Smith said, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth," the first thing you said was, "I'm going to do it." So I don't know, guys. I get where they were coming from, but that's all I can say about this one.
You know what, Al? I would agree with you only if they was on the streets. Chris Rock still had to hold that show together. They were still on live TV. Somebody in that situation had to be the professional. I mean, what did we want? Him to sit back and fight Will Smith on the middle of the Grammy stage, or cuss him back out on live TV? When you're the host, you are paid to keep that train running and keep it on the track. And that's the only reason why I give Chris Rock a pass in that situation.
Pass on that.
And I find the joke funny. As far as there supposedly being a Chris and Will reconciliation. I mean, jokes like that throw more fuel on the fire.
Right.
And I doubt at this point Chris and Will are cool with one another, and that joke shows that.
Yeah. Well, you know, I agree. I just know that personally, I don't know if I could have just let him slap me in front of millions and millions and millions and millions of people and just get away with it. Like I just think I probably would have snapped, blacked out or something. I just don't think I would have been man enough to do what Chris did, and that's not respond to him slapping the hell out of me.
I think there's two types of people in the world, and there's people who have a quick reaction time and they just pop off. And there's people that let things kind of hit. Like when I get violated with things, I have a delayed reaction. And then when I get you back, it's going to be wicked. I have a definite delayed reaction and stuff like that. Like I could see how he'd be like, wait, what just happened? And as far as like the joke, you're a comedian. A lot of comedy comes from dark places, comes from trauma, comes from abuse. That's what makes it funny. That's what makes it uncomfortable. That's what it used to be before the woke police got a hold of it. And I thought it was funny because Will Smith is one of the softest people that ever rap. Like he is talented actor, box office hit, huge success story. I'm not trashing the man, but he's not like a hard man. You know what I mean? And if you look at this is a man that trained to play Muhammad Ali, who's in much better shape than Chris Rock, who played a crackhead and has the same body type as Pookie. You know what I mean? Like it was an unfair fight, I think. So Cherry Hunt says a smart dude that wants to keep his money and career. And that's what he said about
the Chris only Rock. Thing I'm picturing right now is getting jiggy with it. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Getting jiggy with it. Nah, nah, nah.
A good comment from the chat. D Meat says a delayed reaction will save your job. Imagine if we reacted the way we wanted to react all the time. All of us would be fired from everything. But yeah, that was impressive, Al, that he did not.
Yeah.
That was impressive. That takes extreme control. Or he was in shock.